Hey again, guys. I'm here for my second review of the day. Now I'm about 2 or 3 weeks late on this, but you have to give me a chance here because I just got my laptop a couple days ago and I'm doing movie reviews again. Now this is going to be my movie review for Wreck-It Ralph. I saw it the week it came out, but like I said, I just now got myself situated back with a webcam and blah 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 and whatnot. Now Wreck-It Ralph is a cartoon about a bad guy who doesn't want to be a bad guy anymore. He wants to be a good guy, he wants to earn a medal, he wants the respect from the people in his game, and then he wants to be considered the hero. Now, in this movie, it's what they consider going turbo, and he claims that he doesn't want to go turbo, he just wants to be a hero. It stars John C. Reilly, who was in Step Brothers, and he was in Talladega Nights. This usually isn't his type of movie, but he was definitely perfect for the voice of Wreck-It Ralph. I mean, the entire cast. Sarah Silverman was great as, I know her name was Penelope, I don't remember. Penelope Von Schweetz, that's what it was. And she was a little girl that you see in the commercials. Her voice was perfect. I mean, everybody from, I don't remember his name exactly, but the guy that plays Felix Jr., I mean, everybody, Jane Lynch as the Hero's Duty captain, everybody in this movie was fantastic. I mean, the entire cast just gave it their all, and it was just, I honestly can say when I walked out of this movie, and still, I've seen this movie 3 times now, and I still, to this moment, cannot think of one thing wrong with this movie whatsoever. Nothing. There's nothing wrong with this movie. This movie, to me, is up there with Toy Story, and I've seen Toy Story I don't even know how many times. I know every word to all 3 movies. It's up there with Toy Story for me. Toy Story, Up. I mean, those Pixar movies that you will always love. That's where Wreck-It Ralph sits for me. And I will buy it when it comes out. I'll probably get it at midnight because I'm a movie lover, and if I like something enough, I'll go to Walmart or wherever and get it as soon as it comes out. The other thing is the cameos in this movie are fantastic too. If you ever grew up playing video games, then you get some of the references I didn't get because I don't play all video games. But like, there's a scene where you see Sonic and they use the original voice of the guy that played Sonic, and that's just awesome. They make a reference to Mario, which they never actually show him, which I'm not sure why, but maybe they couldn't get the rights to it. But they never actually show Mario, but they make a reference to him. And I mean, it shows King Bowser, it shows, I mean, the leader of the bad guy group, like therapy session, is one of the ghosts from Pac-Man. I mean, it's just great. There's just a bunch of different cameos, and I couldn't believe how much I liked this movie. I walked into it expecting it to be a good movie, but when I walked out, I was so satisfied with it. I couldn't believe it, because I've seen some movies that I didn't care for. You know, I would do it. Like, I would do another review of it, but like, I saw Paranormal Activity 4, which is a completely different thing, but like, this movie, I love. That movie, not so much. So to see a movie that I found absolutely nothing wrong with, like this one, is absolutely great. I mean, you don't get movies very often that you don't find anything wrong with at all. I mean, like, it's just that simple. I haven't found a movie in a long time where it was flawless. I mean, that's the best word I can use for Wreck-It Ralph. It's flawless. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else to say before I go to spoilers. There's a few funny parts in the movie. I'll talk about them in just a second in the spoilers, but I definitely recommend going to see this. I have now seen it 3 times, and I'll probably go see it again. But for anybody that hasn't seen it and is planning on seeing it, close out now, because I'm about to talk about some spoilers, and I'll give you about 5 seconds to go away. Okay, if you're still watching this, then obviously you've already seen the movie or want to ruin it for yourself, which please don't. I beg you not to ruin this for yourself. No, the first thing I'll talk about is my favorite scene in the movie. My favorite scene in the movie is as Ralph walks out from his therapy session about being a bad guy, he gets stopped by security. And just that whole dialogue scene between him and the surge protector is what they call him, because of course they're all plugged in. So the security guy's called a surge protector, and that scene is just hilarious. I laugh every time. And the dialogue between the two and everything is just great about that scene in general. The other thing I'll talk about is the end of the movie, which was actually had an amazing twist to this movie because I did not see it coming, and neither did my roommate. But throughout the movie they talk about the reason why it's called Going Turbo is because there's a guy that was in a game where he was called Turbo, and he went into another game because, if I remember right, it's been like a week since I've seen it, but he got jealous and he went into another game, started to wreck these other games because he wanted to be the only game. So that's where they get the term Going Turbo. And you find out that King Candy, who is of course part of Wreck-It Ralph, which I didn't talk about, but King Candy is actually Turbo. I mean, he went into another game and transformed himself into something else, so nobody knew who he really was. And at first you can't tell who he is, and then all of a sudden it flashes at first, and it hits you. Like after it flashes, it hits you, and you're like, holy crap, but that really just happened. And then it flashes again, and you realize that King Candy was Turbo the whole time, and he's trying to take out Vanellope Von Sweets, and it goes from there. I won't ruin the end of the movie for you, but you have to see it to know the rest of it. I know these are spoilers, but I'm not ruining everything. But yeah, definitely go see this movie, and if you don't go see it, then I feel sorry for you, because renting it on DVD or Blu-ray when it comes out, not the same. Seeing it on a 50-foot screen, 25-foot screen, whatever it is, that is the best way to see this movie. Now, I haven't had a chance to see it in 3D yet because my local theater got rid of it for Life of Pi in 3D, which I don't plan on seeing. But if anybody has seen it in 3D, let me know how it is, because there's a review I've seen before where the guy said it was great to see in 3D. So if you recommend seeing it in 3D, I'll go spend the extra money in the city about 20 minutes from here. But if not, then I'll just buy it when it comes out on Blu-ray. But yeah, definitely go see this movie, guys. Thanks for watching.